Hello everyone, this is Susie Q's Bunting Babes, and welcome to my nursery room window. Today I'm doing a nursery tour, especially for Cara of Cara's Reborns and Dolls Nursery. And a couple of weeks ago she had requested that I do a nursery tour because she knew that I had gotten a couple of new dolls, and so I thought that was really a good idea. I do have a lot of new subscribers, and so this is a good chance to show all my new subscribers also all the dolls that I have in my collection. So I'm going to start out with this one. I'm not going to be giving the names that I chose for them, but I'm going to be just doing the sculpt name and the artist. So anyway, of course, everyone knows this is my newest. It's the Mila sculpt by Ping Lau. And then I'm going to go to the back here, and where we have, this is Michael, the little slugger, and he's by Ashton Drake. And then we have the Shaya sculpt by Bonnie Sieben, or Shaya, however you say her name. And then next to her we have the Lily Rose by Ashton Drake. She's a partial silicone. And then next to Lily Rose we have the Dominic Raphael sculpt by Laura Tuzio-Ross. And then we have the Pretty in Pink sculpt, and she's by Ashton Drake. Next to her we have the James sculpt by Sandy Faber. And then coming to the front and down on the floor we have Madeline, who you just saw in my video from yesterday. She is the Tristan sculpt by Janine Delange. And then we have the Ethan sculpt by Cassie Brace. And his twin, he's also the Ethan sculpt by Cassie Brace. And then we have the Sunny sculpt by Joanna Kazmierczak. And here is our lovely Saskia 2nd edition by Bonnie Brown. And then we have the sweet little Novi orangutan by Ashton Drake. And she's got her little book of kittens because this is her basket of kittens. This is all her friends. And then in the front we have Bethany. She's a full body silicone. She was sculpted, poured, and reborn by artist Kyla Janelle. And then her little sister, of course, is Lorelei. And she's also a full body silicone. She was poured, sculpted, poured, and reborn by artist Kyla Janelle. These two are sisters. And then in the front here we have the Fiona sculpt by Elisa Marks. And then moving on up, on the left we have the David sculpt by Tina Cui. And then this is it's a Barusa vintage baby doll from Spain. I reborned him. I gave him eyelashes and I gave him a new body. So he was pretty fun to do. And then we have our Patti Play Pal. She's a walking doll, and she's by the Ideal Toy Company. She's pretty tall. She's at least three feet tall. Let me back up to see if I can get her in there. And then in the cradle, right here, we have the Petya sculpt by Linka Hutchinova. She's got a cute little smile. And then we have sweet Emily by Ashton Drake. And so those are, oops, I almost forgot to show you Heidi. She's on the floor here. This is the Heidi sculpt by Carola Wegerich. And then up above Heidi in the bassinet, we have the Little Sunshine Reiki sculpt by Linda Schurer. And in back of her, we have the Michelle sculpt by Evelina Wozniak. And then we have a Paradise Galleries baby doll. Her name is Nietzsche from Paradise Galleries. And then we have the cute little petite Adeline sculpt by Elena Peterson. So these are all of my Reborns. I also have some porcelain dolls, and I'll show you those porcelain dolls right now. I don't know the sculpts or who they came from, but this is a little porcelain doll that I got here in West Virginia in one of the vintage shops. She's really, really cute. And then this little girl I got from eBay, and I think she's so beautiful that her eyes are just amazing, her eyes and her hair. And then we have this little porcelain girl. She was gifted to me by a friend, and the same friend also gave me this tin. It's a metal sign. Little girl doing laundry for her baby dolls. I've always loved this. It's so cute. Let's see, what else? Okay, so I wanted to show you, these are my nursery pets, nursery room pets. I have quite a few of them. There's Molly, who you saw a few days ago. On the left, a little Shih Tzu. My daughter gave me that mug when Molly passed away, and there's Molly's, my real Molly's, that's her collar that she used to wear. And then up above we have our resident panda, Andy Panda. And I also wanted to show you, as we go down, I wanted to show you, if I can get over here, these are my two Ashton Drake porcelain dolls. And their name is Cute as a Button. They're darling. I got them each separately, both from eBay, but from different sellers, and they're just really cute. I loved them. Then in the background, you see, if you see that little brown teddy bear, that little brown teddy bear is as old as my marriage. I was married in 1973, and I got that little teddy bear while I was on my honeymoon in California in Lake Tahoe. And so I've always treasured that little bear. Each of my stuffed toys has a story. So next, what I wanted to do was kind of give you a tour of how I keep my baby clothes. So let me back up for just a minute to show you. So this cupboard, that cupboard, and those two cupboards, and then the cupboards down below, the porcelain babies, those are all full of hang-up baby clothes. I have them divided up where the top is my, let's see, the newborn baby boys. The bottom is my toddler doll hang-up clothes. And then up here, I have my newborn baby girls hang-up clothes. And down below is the 0 to 3 months baby clothes. And then I also have, in these little storage cabinets, it's hard to see, but those are preemie clothes for my girls. And those are all of my shoes. I put them in like jewelry hangers, and I have a ton of shoes. I should have had one out for you to see, but I'm trying to make my way past all the strollers, the dolly strollers, but Here's kind of a shot of all the shoes that I have. I just have so many, but I love to put shoes on my little girls and boys. And also the boys have their shoes and socks, which is right there. The socks are on the other side, as well as the girls' socks are on the other side of their little jewelry thing. And then we have the newborn baby boy baby clothes in this one, and then down below is the 0 to 3 months down here. And then since I ran out of room for winter clothes, these are my winter jackets that are hung up on the dressing table. And then I'll show you the dressing table is really neat because it actually has two shelves. And underneath here I have all of my baby supplies, my brushes, my combs, some of my receiving blankets, my Q-tips, the cornstarch powder for my silicone babies, just everything that I need for my supplies as I'm doing my videos. I can just reach down here and get whatever I need for what I'm doing at the time. And these are my little Tootsie Shoes. I have like I have 4 pairs of these little Tootsie Shoes. Yvonne of Having You On first introduced us to these shoes a couple of years ago, and I just love them. They're so cute. They're actually leather shoes that are painted. I'll have to show those sometime. But then over here, this is what I call my workstation. This is where I set up my video camera, and then these in here, in this little container is all the earrings for my toddler girls' pierced ears. These are all my notes that I keep. Those are index cards and things, and then these are all my my pens and all the other miscellaneous notes. And then I always have a pair of scissors nearby and some tape, because you never know when you're going to need it. At least I don't. And then in here we have the girls' and boys' diapers, the paper diapers, disposable ones. The next one is all the cloth diapers. And then down here, I have all of my remaining hangers that I'm not using, and that little container right there has clips, you know, like clothespin clips, the plastic clothespin clips. So anyway, I think that's all that I was going to show you today. Oh, my blankets. Can't forget my blankets. So that's my blanket collection. And I just love blankets, and fortunately they all fit under there, either under there, or I have blankets that I've put underneath, like the baby carriers and such, you know, just to dress them up a little bit. So anyway, everyone, that's the end of my nursery tour. And Cara, I hope you enjoyed seeing all my newest babies and all the ones that you were familiar with from before. So, and I hope all my new subscribers enjoyed seeing my collection too. I have such a large collection in such a tiny room that I decided I was going to use little toy baby dolls strollers to display them in. It was the best thing that I could come up with, because as you can see, it's not a very big room. It's real tiny. And so I have the dressing table on that side. They're all set up in strollers. And then I have the bassinet up here. And then, of course, my roll top desk is right there. And see, Heidi, she's kind of a big little toddler, and so I didn't have a spot for her. So I decided that's where she's going to be. Diana of the Hummingbird Nest had given me this box. She had filled it with goodies and some Happy Mail. And so that's where I keep all my ribbons and bows and things. And Heidi gets to sit on top of that. She feels special that way. So anyway, I hope you thought that the name tags were a good idea, because I was thinking also that if anybody wanted to go back and kind of zoom in on a doll that they liked, and maybe wanted to look for that sculpt, that they could just, you could just zoom in and see the name of the sculpt and also the artist or the sculptor. So that was my idea about that. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed my tour today, and I'm going to upload this in just a few minutes. Have a lovely day. Today is Monday, and it's the beginning of a work week for many, so I hope you all have a great week, and see you in my next video. Until we meet again, bye-bye.